Hello, hello, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So I had another idea for Valentine's nails, and I want to do these. I think they're going to be fun, and I'm going to do it while it's still fresh in my head, because sometimes when I write things down, it doesn't always come out the way I imagined it, and then putting it on paper and then actually doing it. So anyways, I am going to go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what I'm using as I go through. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoy, and I've got a few more sets in mind as well. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to be doing these on a stand. This is a different style of tip that I am going to use, and it's not the same ones I had yesterday. So anyways, these are fitted to my practice hand, Jessica, and I just find them easier to do on the stand than the actual hand, for the practice hand, I should say. These are full coverage tips. These are from Temu, and I will leave a link in the description for all of the items that I'm using so that you will know where to find them if it's something that you wish to have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is kind of a darker set. Yesterday I did like kind of pink and reds. Today I'm going to do blacks. And I am going to start off with black polish. I'm going to do them all black. And this is Nail Reserve. They were kind enough to send me, this was, I don't know, 5 months ago maybe. They sent me a package and they let me pick out the polishes and everything. And it was just extremely generous of them. Anyways, I'm going to use their polish today because it works really, really well. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm hoping to do one coat. We will see. And I'm trying to put it on really thin because sometimes if it's on too thick, it doesn't cure properly, and then you're going to have a wrinkling, peeling effect, and you don't want that because then you have a mess. Because underneath part of the gel polish that kind of cured is wet gel polish. Okay, so this is Reserve Black, I believe. Black Reserve, sorry. And they've got a huge selection of gel polishes, and their prices are really good. And their shipping is super fast. So I'm going to be using a few products from a few different companies today. So I guess you could say it's kind of sponsored by a number of them. So these tips are not prepped. They're not going on anybody. So I haven't scuffed them, primed them. There's nothing on them. There's no base coat. I'm not putting a base coat on. As most of you know, I have clients and I don't want to use necessarily the products that I use every day because it goes down too fast. So there is no base coat on these. I thought the stilettos would be fun with a darker set of Valentine's nails. All right, and then I'm going to cure these, and we are going to start the designs. Just something fun. Okay, these are completely covered. So that middle one is fighting me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the lamp. Okay, so I'm going to get these cured, and then we will start our designs. All right, so I've got a few different design ideas that I want to do. On the thumb, since there's more real estate, it's a larger nail, of course. I want to do a rose, but what I want to do is I'm using Fun Gel. It's like blooming gel. I've heard you can use base coat as well, and I've heard it will give you the same effect. I have not tried that, so I cannot say for sure that that is gonna work, but I've heard it does. Okay, and then I'm gonna use white after I do that Fun Gel. Okay, so this is Nail Reserve and this is White Reserve. Okay, another really pretty polish. The white is very opaque, it covers everything. Okay, so this is Fun Gel. This is by Enailcouture, and this was purchased. Everything that you see from Enailcouture is purchased. And I will try to leave everything, like I said, in the description. Okay, so when you get the Fun Gel on, don't cure it just yet, okay? Try and set stuff aside as I go. All right. So you're just going to take a little bit of polish, and I might need a thinner brush. Hold on here. There is a bristle. All right, I just grabbed something just a little bit thinner. Again, it's, you know, it's a preference on what you use brush-wise. Everybody's different. And this is just an easy way to make roses. And I love how that blooming gel just really kind of takes your design and just makes it bigger, and it's so pretty. So you can cover the whole nail if you want, or just a portion of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the lamp, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay. Now on this one, what I want to do is I am going to do a little bit of foil. And the way I do that, so most of the time, sometimes you can use, you can get away with a tacky layer that's on the tip that is left over when you cure the nails. It's usually a tacky layer on the gel polish. Sometimes you can use that. I myself, I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So what I use most of the time is Macart. It's a nail art foil glue, and this stuff is just, I love this stuff. It works really well for me. So I'm going to put a thin coat on this tip. Okay. Go ahead and pull this little guy out. Okay, I'm going to put him in the lamp. I'm going to cure these for about 30 seconds. And I want to do the pinky as well. So I'm just trying really hard to get a thin layer on because this stuff works really, really good. But like gel polish, like all gel polish, I should say, if it's on too thick, it's going to wrinkle. Okay, so I'm going to pop both those in. We're going to do 30 seconds. Okay, and I'm probably going to need some more foil. So anyways, this is Lava Tides, and this is silly. I've had these since 2006. I got these off of eBay. I don't even know if they exist still on eBay or not, but these little suckers have lasted forever. I got them when I got out of nail school. So anyways, that's not dating myself. Okay, so this is Born Pretties. I am so in love with this red. It is number 2. It is a jelly polish, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull these out real quick. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna set these little guys aside. Or not. Okay, hold on. I got too much stuff on my desk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put just a thin coat of this jelly polish on. And it's going to just make that white pop. Well, that's the plan anyways. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I'm hoping the camera is picking this up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in the lamp for 60 seconds, okay? Then we're going to come back to these, and I'm just going to dab this one. And I'm going to have to cut another piece, I think, because what I want to do is completely cover the pinky. Okay, and this will probably be matte. We will do a matte top coat on this one. Actually, I might dab the pinky too. So let's just go back and forth with what I want to do like I normally do as far as not knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to use Modelones. This is a matte top coat. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do one coat. Uh-oh. I am running low. I think I have another bottle though. Let's hope. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh yeah, that is, so this needs to be top coated still. And we're gonna do a shiny on that one. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that one. And then this pinky, we shall see. When I cut these off and then use them, I usually try to put them back in the container because I don't want to waste them. So when you put the foil on, you can use your finger, you can use a silicone tool. I mean, anything that you want to use. Whatever works best for you. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit more on this tip. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use, this is Gellen. They sent me a ton of stuff about a month ago, and I can't even, I'm still thanking them. They too have some just amazing products. Okay, so this one's going to be shiny. And I think what we're going to do is we will top coat this one as well, and then we'll put those in together. This stuff is so shiny. Okay, so in the lamp, we're going to cure those for 60 seconds. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Now these two here, what I want to do is I want to use some chrome. So when you do a really super shiny chrome, in order to get that effect, you want to put down a top coat first. And when I do that, I usually only cure it for like 12 seconds, just a very, very minute amount of time. But I'm not going for super shiny. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, the gel polish still has a tacky layer, and I'm going to use that to apply, where's my thing, the chrome. So I guess, I mean, if you're watching this, chances are you're probably already experienced. So I guess I should probably gear this more towards beginners. So what I do is I put it on one side, okay, and then I flip it and I just kind of give it just a light rub, just to give it kind of that ombre look. Oh, I love this red. I just got this red off of Amazon. I will have to leave a link. It is the one color that just goes super fast. I want these to be somewhat even. Okay. So if you've watched my videos before, you know I usually have a dedicated top coat that I use for glitters and chromes. That way if it gets anything on it, it's not a big deal because it's used for all that stuff anyways. I don't want to contaminate a gel polish that doesn't have anything in it. So anyways, this is the dedicated top coat. This is Shinee, and this is by Enailcouture. And I will leave a link for that as well. I know it's in there, in the description box. Okay, so we're gonna come back to these. And this one is just really wonky. And then I use a brush, just a little fluffy brush to get that off. So this is only used, this brush is only used on nails that I do like for display purposes or on Jessica. They are not, it is not used on clients. In my state, we have to use nylon bristles, something that can be washed and disinfected. Okay, so we're gonna do a top coat. And I'm just going to do one top coat. One layer anyways, I should say. Oh, love that red. So pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to cure these for 60 seconds. So I'm telling you everything that I'm using and where I've gotten it, if I can remember where I got it. Some of this stuff is kind of a little older and I can't remember where everything came from. A lot of the charms and stuff I use come from Temu and Shein. And then, let's see here. I want to say it was about a year ago. Daily Charm. I used to get their boxes, their subscription box. I don't know. I'm not sure if they still do it or not. I kind of go back and forth between a few different companies. And these ones have not been used yet, so we're going to do that. And I want to use the black ones. One for sure. I'm not sure if I'm using the other one. Okay, so we'll set that right there. Now, if you have yourself a good gel rhinestone glue, I love this stuff. I used to just use like the nail glue and it worked, but this stuff doesn't dry until you cure it. Whereas the other glue, well, that would set up a little too fast sometimes. Okay. That one looks a little bigger. So like I said, I've gone ahead and sized these up to put on Jessica. Okay. And then these, I believe this is from Temu. So we're going to use some of these as well. Those roses are just gorgeous. All right, so I don't know, I'm not using the pearls, I don't think. Just a couple of the roses. And then there's rhinestones in there as well. Okay. So pretty. Okay. So on the pointer finger on this one, we're going to put that bow. And I think up here will be good. So I just want to put a fairly large dollop on there. I want everything to stay put. I don't want anything moving around. Okay, so. And I'm just going to flash cure it just for a few seconds. Okay. So I'm trying really hard to not make a huge mess with that glue because this is a matte top coat and this will shine, or this will dry shiny, I should say. So you don't want that to be seen. So we'll see if we have to go back and put another top coat on of the matte anyways. Okay, and then I have these charms, and oh my gosh, I do not remember where I got these. So like I said, it was probably Temu or Shein. But again, the red and gold, so pretty. And I'm liking these. And this is silly because now I'm going to have to try and figure out where I did get them because I am running low. Okay, let's see what these, oh, these are pretty. So we are definitely going to use those. And again, I'm just going to be using the gel glue. And I think I want more rhinestones. All right. So I'm going to do one at a time. And again, I want to make sure there's enough on there. Okay, and then I'll show you how I clean off the rhinestones after they are done curing. That little guy wants to slide. So let's see here. Da, 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 da. I just had it. Oh. Normally with rhinestones, they're so much lighter. They don't move around. These charms are a little bit heavier, so they want to migrate down the sides, and I don't want them to. Okay, so I'm just going to get that set, and we'll bring this one out. Okay, get that one cured. All right. That little bow is cute. I'm debating whether or not, actually I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I hope it doesn't look tacky. I'm going to put a little rhinestone right in the middle of that rose. Whoops. Maybe. Seriously. Just like such. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this one. I'm going to put this in the lamp. So I cure all of those for at least 60 seconds just to make sure everything is cured. Okay. I am debating whether or not to add any more to that. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same design on this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of flash cure it as we go. Maybe. Oops. I don't think that's too awful bad. All right, and then this one, my idea was to use those little roses. And I don't think I'm going to put any more, I don't think I'm going to put any more on those ones. So I'll just leave those as is. Whoops. Okay. Oops. These little guys just want to go everywhere. Hopefully that stays. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, whoop, I'm gonna put this in the lamp. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then hopefully those stay put and they don't move around too much. Okay, what am I doing here? I am almost thinking Okay. Okay. I'm going to change my mind again. I'm going to put just a little rhinestone on the very tip of each one of these, just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Okay, that needs to go in the lamp, and then we're going to do this one. And then I think we'll be able to call it good. Hopefully I don't change my mind again. All right, okay. Love the roses. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these both in the lamp and get these cured for a full 60 seconds. All right, so these are completely cured. So what I do when I go and do the rhinestones, I use a wax picker-upper. So sometimes it will leave a little bit of a waxy residue on your stones and charms. So I'm just going to take rubbing alcohol and go over these real quick. And then I'm going to put these on Jessica. And we'll see how they look. Okay. All right. Give me just a sec. All right. So these are kind of a dark Valentine's Day or Valentine set, however you wish to say that. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another video. Cheers.